Better late than never. Welcome, lads, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2025 Custom Zombies Awards. Yes, this is the series where we celebrate the very best that the incredibly talented Custom Zombies community has to offer. There are 11 categories, and I'll be announcing a handful of runners-up before separately announcing a winner. As there was no awards for 2024, this awards video spans 2 years and covers maps released in 2024 and 2025. So remember, if you don't see some of your favorite iconic maps like Leviathan, it's because they weren't released in this window and were likely featured in a previous awards video. But without further ado, subscribe if you're new here, and let's jump into the very first category, which is Best Small Map. This category celebrates maps that are bite-sized but pack a heap of content and make for a very enjoyable, fast-paced experience. The runners-up in this category are Bauernhaus, Baphomet, Box Map X, The Walking Dead Telltale Motel. But the winner for this category is Murder Mystery. With its unique Easter egg, satisfying visuals, and smooth gameplay, Murder Mystery by Jaybird632 is a brilliant example of simplicity done right. From the same developer that brought us Leviathan, players in this map find themselves in a small section of a mansion in a very picturesque tribute to the Black Ops 1 style of gameplay. Improved Black Ops 1 weapons act as the arsenal for the experience, and it's all coupled with a nice new mini-boss enemy type and a very simple, streamlined setup process, making this the ideal map for fans of that nostalgic survival experience. The main Easter egg, loosely based on Cluedo, is an extremely engaging and fun quest, and comes with some unique steps and UI presentation, coupled with a boss fight against a member of the Ultimus crew. The polish, the smoothness, the addicting format of this map truly makes it deserving of the Best Small Map award, and I highly recommend you play it if you haven't done so already. The next category is Best Zombies Tribute. This category is dedicated to projects that pay tribute to official Treyarch releases. They can be remakes, remasters, or reimaginations, and the runners-up are The Crazy Place, Diner Survival, Echoes of the Gorgon, Nuketown re-release, Return to Verrückt, Mob of the Dead. But the winner of this category is Die Rise. Die Rise by Zila and Dobby redefined what a Black Ops 3 remake could be. They quite literally rebuilt the map from the ground up, having not only brought a level of visuals that many would assume would never have been possible in Black Ops 3, but they even went as far as to remodeling and retexturing the weapons to give it a truly authentic evolution over the original. Visually, the map top to bottom is night and day compared to the original. Gameplay was improved drastically as well, allowing more depth and usability to the elevator key mechanic, the crafting mechanics, and more. Even down to the audio design, this remake, to me, honestly, is 10 out of 10. I can't fault it. Both sides of the original Easter egg is present as well, and it even saves your Easter egg history, your fridge weapon, bank balance, and permaperks, just like in Black Ops 2. This experience has everything that the original map had, all completely redone and with some tasteful added features and mechanics on top. It took one of the most controversial maps in Zombies history and turned it into one of the most replayable, addicting, and exciting Zombies maps to ever hit the workshop. Truly, this remake is in a league of its own, and so Die Rise fittingly earns this award. The next category we have is Best Mod. Whilst custom maps get a lot of the glory, some of the mods that release on the workshop are truly incredible, and here are some of the greats. Kill Feed Light, Zombie Emotes, World at War Weapon Pack, Zombies Weaponry Overhaul. At number 1 for this category though, it has to go to the Iron Man arsenal. I'm not even gonna pretend to be a fan of superheroes, but even I can appreciate that this mod, developed by Gentleman Cheeseman, is just on another level. Players take on the role of Iron Man, complete with third and first person modes and a progression system, allowing players to evolve through different progressively powerful versions of this iconic hero. With each stage comes new cosmetics and new abilities, eventually granting players the ability to hover and fly as you beam down complete carnage onto hordes of zombies below. Evolving comes at the player's choice as well, meaning if you're a fan of one particular suit of armor, you can just keep playing in that suit. Though players who do evolve are rewarded with some pretty insane firepower. Most of all though, I'm amazed at how smoothly this mod plays, and it works not only on the official Treyarch maps, but also works on a wide range of custom maps as well. The sheer insanity of this mod, coupled with how incredibly well it's been executed, makes this mod a clear winner over the 2024 to 2025 period, and in fact goes down in my opinion as one of the most iconic mods to ever be seen in COD Zombies. The next category we have is Best Easter Egg. Of course, this category acts as praise to those maps that just have an incredible set of quests, be it side or main Easter eggs. The runners-up are Murder Mystery, Containment Breach, Complex, Hades. But the winner of this category is Isle of Cthulhu. This project, developed by Stevie Wonder 87, boasts not one, but 3 challenging boss fights and even an additional 4th mini boss fight as well. The main quest in this map is one that you can learn and memorize in a similar fashion to official Treyarch releases, and boy, does it deliver. Players will face intense lockdowns, various challenges, as well as puzzles, upgrade quests, and bosses that will take multiple attempts to conquer. And this all sits comfortably in a map that in and of itself is brilliant. Progressing through the quests grant players access to a wide range of wonder weapons, including entirely custom ones with elemental variants with their own quests to them as well as so much more. There are side quests to gain perks and perk slots, and some other secrets along the way, but of course the boss fights for sure are the stars of the show. Each boss is more visually striking than the last, and they each have their own range of attacks and strategies that will take some time to master. Isle of Cthulhu truly has an amazing main quest, and I love that each significant step of this Easter egg gives players a substantial reward to help motivate them to push on to the next stage. And fully completing the main Easter egg feels incredibly rewarding in this map, and so it truly earns this award. Next up, we've got the Best Franchise Tribute. This is a new category dedicated to maps that pay tribute to other franchises outside of COD Zombies and do an incredible job of that. Here are the runners-up: Luigi's Mansion, Minecraft, Escape the Evil Within, The Walking Dead Telltale Motel, Super Mario 64, Monkey Village. But the winner for this category is 2 Fort. 2 Fort is Team Fortress 2. I mean, it's literally Team Fortress 2. Brace yourself, the HUD is Team Fortress, the weapons are Team Fortress, the map is Team Fortress, the fully voiced playable crew are Team Fortress, even the buildable shield is Team Fortress. I mean, I think you get it now, right? The effort and love that's been poured into this map shows every second you're playing it. And even having the weapon animations resembling the original game is just a cherry on top, and they all even have inspect animations as well. This project by Figglebottom, Thorito, and Saint Vertigo really is an addictive and incredibly fun map. It comes loaded with a colossal range of TF2 weapons, as mentioned before, all of which are upgradable at the Pack-a-Punch, and as well as that, it comes with a simple main quest and a nice range of features that all combine to make one phenomenal survival experience, even for players who have never played Team Fortress before. The level of commitment to the original game runs so deep that to the unaware, it's easier to see this as Team Fortress 2 with zombies in it, instead of seeing it as Black Ops 3 with Team Fortress 2 elements in it. Honestly, it's just incredible. This map deserves to claim this category. I urge everyone to try it out again, even if you've never played Team Fortress before. Up next, we come to Best Seasonal Map. This category celebrates those maps that drop around the holiday seasons, be it Halloween, Christmas, or any others. Here are the runners-up: Christmas Eve Day 0, Tower of Terror, Revenant, Christmas Cabin. But the winner for this category is Santa's Town. Santa's Town by Astronaut is an incredibly underrated Christmas map. It has an aggressive blend of open training areas and incredibly claustrophobic environments that make for a lot of interesting gameplay moments. It also comes chock full of fun features like gambling systems, traps, custom Pack-a-Punch camos, custom weapons, and even a functional advent calendar system allowing players to claim rewards for each round counting up to the end of the calendar. There's a main Easter egg quest as well, coupled with unique and challenging puzzles too, making this map an experience that all types of zombies players can enjoy. Topping it all off is some nice visual vistas and an incredible all-custom wonder weapon developed by Gentleman Cheeseman that even has functional bells on the frame that rattle as you move. Of course, the weapon itself is also sick, but that extra detail I just have to mention. Completing this experience are custom zombie models, a wide range of Black Ops 2 weaponry, a clean HUD, and a wide range of side Easter eggs. This map, in my opinion, goes down as one of the best seasonal maps on the workshop. The next category is best looking. This category, of course, flexes those maps that just absolutely look incredible. The runners-up are Shadows of Heroes, Der Berg Reimagined, Isle of Cthulhu, La Lumiere. But the winner for this category is Die Rise. Yes, the winner of the Best Zombies Tribute and now the winner of Best Looking, Die Rise by Zila and Dobby was a clear choice for this award. The lighting, the geometry, the skybox, the textures, the visual effects, all of it beautifully crafted and sensationally assembled into one of the best looking experiences ever to hit the workshop. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that this map stylistically surpasses even the newest and most current official Zombies releases. And when you consider that this map was crafted in a game that's now over a decade old, it's even more impressive. From the developers' updates before the map released, you could see the amount of effort that went into this. It's not a simple case of just ripping Die Rise from Black Ops 2 and improving it slightly. No, this project was lovingly recrafted top to bottom by hand and exceptionally finished. And this even goes for many of the weapons that were also completely remodeled and retextured. The bottom line is, this map looks truly jaw-dropping from every visible angle, and it's a testament truly to what can be achieved with the Black Ops 3 mod tools when the right team is on the job. Die Rise definitely deserves to take the best looking category. The next category is technical achievement. This category is dedicated to those maps that accomplish something truly great and stand out as a technical feat. The runners-up are Mob of the Dead, Encrypted, Baphomet, Die Rise. But the winner for this category is Isle of Cthulhu. Following its win in the Easter egg category, Isle of Cthulhu claims the technical achievement win for its colossal range of intense features. The map itself is not only visually striking and incredibly fun to play, but it also carries a memorable and distinct map layout and plays home to a wide range of incredible weapons. Some are Black Ops 1 and World at War weapons that have been remodeled and retextured. Some are wonder weapons that are familiar but have been imbued with new functionality. Some are fun hybrid blends of classic wonder weapons, and some are completely custom altogether and offer unique elemental upgrades. Coupled with all of these weapons though are the incredible range of boss fights that this map offers that I touched on in the Easter egg category. A hidden mini boss fight and 3 main fully fledged battles await players who think they can take on this map's ambitious main quest. And sprinkled on top of all of that comes an unbelievable range of mini bosses and enemy types that spawn during general survival gameplay, ranging from Black Ops 6 enemies to Cold War to Black Ops 3 and even custom ones from different franchises entirely. And as if all of that is not enough to claim this award, Isle of Cthulhu also allows players to take control of certain mini-boss enemies firsthand within the killstreak system. This map is a true flex of features and it's incredibly deserving of this category. Up next, we have Most Creative. This is the award that goes to maps that just kind of push the boundary and kind of think outside of the box when it comes to delivering unique and memorable experiences. Here's the runners-up: John Parker, Reversion, Mazescape, Murder Mystery. But the winner in this category is Baphomet. Baphomet by Ragin and Deadshot MP4 is one of the most creative maps I've ever seen. In fact, I was actually torn on whether or not it should have been included in the alternative franchise tribute category, as it does draw features from many games including From Software titles, Smash Bros, and more. But Baphomet is too unique to just be set as a tribute of another franchise. This map plays completely differently to any COD Zombies experience. Each stage takes you on an ascension through higher stages of difficulty in a range of different arena-style environments. A massive range of enemy types await players too, as well as incredibly unique boss fights that the players may encounter. As players progress, they earn coins to empower themselves with abilities that aid their fight for survival. Some abilities can be stacked and further buffed as time goes on, and some are rarer, more established abilities that are available to players who control their spending and progress valiantly. Every decision matters in this intense experience, and with limited lives, it's very important to keep focused at all times. Taking too much damage in a single stage, just like in Smash Bros, makes you an easier target to be knocked out of the arena. So players are rewarded mostly for skillful movement and controlled gameplay. The depth of the progression is really what makes this experience unlike any other, and together with all of this, the visual style and sound design is exceptional, further making Baphomet an addictive and immersive experience. You have to play it to fully comprehend it, but it is without doubt the most creative map to drop onto the workshop in the last 2 years. Onto the most addicting category. This one is dedicated to maps that I simply just couldn't stop playing. The runners-up are Telltale Motel, Isle of Cthulhu, Baphomet, Return to Verrückt, La Lumiere, Die Rise. But the winner for this category is Reversion. 9 alternate timelines of one map is where Reversion holds players. As you keep clocking through rounds in this map, you'll be continuously transported between different alternate worlds of the same map layout. What's so incredible about this though is just how seamless the transition really is between each timeline. And it's honestly the main hook in what makes this map so addicting to play, because it's so much more than just a simple shift in environment. Not only is each timeline so dramatically different from one another, but it's also the fact that they each hold different weapons specific to that era of the timeline, as well as the fact that the round change music, the perk machines, the zombie models, and even the Pack-a-Punch camo is also representative of the timeline you're in. And it all just blends into something that's just so incredibly engaging. Reversion by Alpha Theseus is a truly unique experience, and it comes with a range of side Easter eggs and a main Easter egg quest as well. Without doubt though, it's the survival offering of this map that makes it so addicting. Trying out the range of weapons from many different eras, exploring the unique elements of each timeline, and earning the secret wonder weapons all combine to make what is, in my opinion, one of the most addicting maps in Black Ops 3's Custom Zombies. But now we come to Map of the Year, or in this case, Map of the Years, as it spans across 2024 and 2025. And just a quick reminder, as with the rest of the list, Patreon maps that are not publicly available will not be considered for this list, and also remasters or remakes of existing Treyarch maps also won't be considered for Map of the Year. The runners-up are Karma Resort, Complex, Reversion, Shadows of Heroes, Der Berg Reimagined. But the winner is Isle of Cthulhu. Some incredible maps over the last 2 years, no doubt, but for me personally, Isle of Cthulhu takes the win following its public release. Firstly, I absolutely love the visual style of this map. It feels like a darker, more morbid stylistic approach to kind of like a Der Eisendrache themed map, and that gives a very familiar yet dark atmosphere to the experience. Secondly, the weapons in this map are absolutely sensational. Whether it's the remastered classic weapons of Black Ops 1 and World at War, or the familiar reworked wonder weapons, or the completely ambitious and outlandish range of new wonder weapons and custom elemental upgrades, all of it, all in all, contributes massively to making this an incredibly replayable experience. Thirdly, I absolutely love the challenging main quest. 3 intense main boss fights that each have their own range of attacks and means to master, as well as engaging steps building up to each boss fight, it really blends well into an incredible main quest, and the fights themselves are nail-biting and visually striking too, all of which is just adding further to the immersion and the atmosphere of the map. Fourth, I love the colossal range of enemy types that you encounter. Having enemies from Black Ops 6, Cold War, Black Ops 3, and then venturing into enemy types from Left 4 Dead, as well as other custom ones as well, all make for a very engaging survival experience that keeps the player from getting too comfortable. It all presents a challenge that genuinely motivates the player to actively want to beat their personal bests, whether that be progress on the main Easter egg or of course simply beating their highest round. And fifth, I just love the range of extra features. I love the custom HUD and the fact that you can tweak and tailor it to your preference in the menu. I love the fact the setup is actually quite simplistic. I love the custom shield, the custom Bowie knife. I love the Pack-a-Punch camos when you upgrade your weapons to the 2nd tier. I love the map layout. I love the attention to detail. I just love this map overall. I honestly think it's just brilliant, and I think it deserves the crown truly for Map of the Year for 2024 and 2025. But that right there wraps it up. Lads, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I apologize that I got it out a little late. Truth be told, I actually have quite a lot going on right now, and so that's why I haven't actually uploaded in the last month or so. But once it's all settled, I'll be back, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.